भाई मिस्टर मेथड पढ़ी है, द गेम पढ़ी है नील स्ट्रॉस की. So you know all the pickup theories. Somehow you're just not able to apply them. कभी क्वेश्चन पूछा है क्यों? In this video I'll tell you the dark secrets of a pickup and game which no person is telling you. At least I haven't heard anyone talking about this. Without any further ado, let's get started. So hey guys, welcome back to the Pickup Dude. My name is Preetham and I'm here to help you to become a man with multiple options. So क्या सीन था? I was talking to a client of mine and उसने एक चीज़ बोली कि you know, hey man, this thing happened and I just want to know ki what is she thinking about me. So for 2 seconds I was like, what does it matter what she's thinking about you? Like why does it even matter to you? तो उसने बोला नहीं नहीं like भाई मैंने ऐसे ऐसे किया, वो मेरे बारे में क्या सोच रही होगी. I just told him one thing, trust me, she's not thinking about you, she's thinking what you are thinking about her. So you know where I'm going with this thing is कि ये जो गेम एंड पिकअप ऑल दीज थिंग्स व्हाट वी थिंक इज ये थियरी है, इसको हम जाके उसको ऐसे ही अप्लाई कर देंगे. ठीक है, अभी ये मैंने पुश पुल सीख लिया, ये टीजिंग सीख लिया कुछ तो, सो आई हैव लर्न सम सेडक्शन टिप्स, अभी जाके उस पर अप्लाई करूँगा. बट ट्रस्ट मी, द मोमेंट यू ट्राई टू डू दैट इट डजंट वर्क एंड देन तुम घर आके रोते हो यार ये पिकअप वाली चीज़ें सब थियरी तो पता है मेरे को, इफ शी सेज दिस ये शिट टेस्ट करेगी, आई विल डू दिस. यू हैव एवरीथिंग रेडी ऑन थियरी. But somehow whenever it comes to practicality तुम उसको apply नहीं कर पाते. So initially when I started to get into this coaching thing, देखो खुद को आना एक चीज़ होती है, दूसरों को सिखाना एक चीज़ होती है. So मैं उनको बोलता था basically ये करो जाके. So I saw कि some guys were able to pull it off and some guys were not able to pull it off. ये मेरे को समझ नहीं आता था भाई, like more or less both of you are same. Why is it working for this guy and not working for this guy? तो ये मेरा थोड़ा दिमाग खराब होता था यार ये क्या हो रहा है. Then I realized one key differentiating factor after coaching guys and like for like 1.5 years now. So the key thing is whenever I learned game, I didn't go and study theory. ठीक है, मैं खुद के ट्रायल एंड एरर से सीखा. So what I tell them is basically whatever I've learned. But then I realized कि they have not been through the same experiences I have, right? So if I tell them कि चलो ये shit test उसने किया ऐसा and you try that thing, the words might be same, but the thing is that girl will see through it. So after doing this for long enough, the game and pickup मेरे को एक चीज़ समझ आई. This is good in theory. हमको लगता है हम लड़कियों को ऐसे seduce कर रहे हैं, but the thing is man, they are far more emotionally evolved than us man ever can be. ठीक है, so if you approach a girl and हम बोल रहे हैं कि उसको नहीं पता हम approach कर रहे हैं and somehow we are going, she knows, they are not dumb, they fucking know everything, they are far more emotionally evolved. ठीक है, so you cannot fool a girl. That's point number one. You cannot fool a girl by learning some pickup skills and no, they know. वो if you are at this level they are already there. ठीक है, वो पहले तो उनमें वो hardwired रहता है कि she's a girl and she know all these social dynamics thing. Second thing, she has far more practice than you. She has started this thing since she was 13. She gets hit on since she was like 13. And here you are like after 18, 19, 20, you started this thing. So she already has a head start and उसके ऊपर से she is already hardwired into it. ठीक है? So पहली चीज़, you cannot fool her. Second thing, there is something more to this game and pickup. कि theory same है, then why are some guys getting results, why are some guys not getting results? The key differentiating factor is who you are as a person. So let me explain what do I mean by that. So पहली चीज़, I have this belief कि game and pickup is basically like a reflection of yourself. So ये जो vibe create होता है ना, that's if you are feeling good in yourself, that's what you are going to portray. वो vibe create होगी, right? So most of the guys are very insecure in their own skin and वो उनमें limiting beliefs बहुत सारे रहते हैं and they think कि what is she thinking about herself. If you have all these things and you're trying to apply theory there, it's not going to work. But if you're a guy who has like you know worked on himself and he is confident in his own skill, जिसके he has worked on his insecurities and he is not inside himself, he is outside. So basically the nature of a penis, let's look at this in terms of nature. So कभी भी कोई भी आंसर चाहिए हो नेचर में देखो, you will get your answers. So the nature of a penis is outside. It's supposed to ejaculate, right? It's supposed to give. So the nature of a vagina, like the way it is structured, is like a cave. It takes in, right? So if you are a guy and you're taking in your all in yourself, it's not going to work. But if you're a guy who gives, who's not inside of himself, he's not like narcissist. He's like, I'm here to give. वो जब तुम रेडिएट करते हो, दे आर गोइंग टू पिक दैट थिंग अप। सबकॉन्शियस लेवल पे ये सब हो रहा है, ठीक है। लॉजिकली इज वेरी हार्ड टू एक्सप्लेन व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन इन देयर हेड इन दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम, बट इमोशनली दे कैन रिएक्ट विद इट. So they'll test you and they'll realize, okay, this guy is not bluffing, he's actually the man he is saying. So now the big problem comes is, फिर बंदे आते हैं कि ठीक है, now if you're telling me that personal development is the first thing which I need to do before going and approaching girls, let me work on my looks, let me go to gym, let me earn more money, become more confident in myself. Then again फिर वो 4-5 साल चले जाता है in order to acquire those things, and still तुम्हारी एज चली जाती है and you never get into your dating thing. So what's the best part to take is blend personal development and this pick up and dating into one thing. So basically you conquer your insecurities, you conquer each step of you as you're moving forward in your journey of becoming this man with multiple options. So that's whenever I started to teach this to guys, and I'm like, okay, let me try this and blend this in, let me try help them to become this character, at least have this thing, okay, this is the guy we are going to become, and we take the first step, then the next step, then the next step. So that's where it started to work with them. So it's not like isolation में चीज़ें नहीं होती. Again, the way I learned pickup is very different than the way other guys have learned. मेरे को नहीं पता. And trust me, I've seen this pattern. Majority of the guys who have learned pickup, ये जो coaches है, we think they are naturals because it's all about trial and error. ठीक है? So for us guys it took long ass time. It took me like 6 years. You don't have 6 years. But the way I'll teach you, or the way anyone teaches, if it's just theory, it's shit. But if you blend personal development, if you blend like, you know, a lot of stuff, and then you have evolution step by step, then you'll have your progress. Then you'll get those results. It's not just in isolation, because I can pretty much guarantee you, you know far more theory than me. So ये चीज़ मेरे inner circle call में भी हुआ था. तो they used to say, you teach very nicely because it's simple, it's practical, but there is more to this. So there is more to this, because the way they are reacting to you is not the way they are reacting to me. So I used to be like, okay, I'm telling them the same things which works for me. Why is it not working? Then I realized कि ये जो behind the scenes whatever I had been through, that's what is coming in the way. So my background in psychology, I love to read books. I tried and tested it out, and basically there was no blueprint, so I would just go and experiment. So that worked for me. Whatever worked for me, I should take आगे. So no, that's how a person is supposed to learn. But you know, if you want to fast track this thing and क्या बोलते हैं उसको, like level up faster, that kind of thing, then please do consider checking out my Inner Circle program. So that's where I take you from this single beginner guy into and make you into this man with multiple options kind of thingy. Okay. Again, this was a brief video. Again, if you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Also, there'll be a link down below for our Skool community. Please do come and check out the community. We also have live calls which are going on. So again, if you have anything, please do comment down below. Again, thanks for watching. My name is Preetham, and I will see you in the next one.